What up, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm back with another video, man. If you watch it for the first time and you enjoy the content, definitely consider subscribing to the channel and like the video. It's free to like the video. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into it, man. So first of all, happy Sunday to you guys. Hope you have a good day today. Hopefully your weekend has been pretty good. I enjoyed some amazing football yesterday. Shout out to Coach Prime. But we're not gonna talk about that. I want to address something in this video today, and it's something that I've heard before. You know, there are a lot of things that I hear and things that get back to me that I won't speak on publicly, but I just want to address this because I don't want anybody to get confused. When you guys watch my channel, for those that may be interested in getting into food service, and you know, you watch my channel and you see what I do, I kind of, you know, pull back the curtain and give you guys a behind the scenes look, if you will, of what I do, you know, on a daily basis working for Gordon Food Service, which happens to be a good company, by the way. I kind of show you guys what I do, and you know, you get to see a little bit about some of the, you know, places I deliver to on my route. Not necessarily the names. I'll never reveal the names of the customers I deliver to, but you know, you guys get to see what I do when I'm making my deliveries. Somebody recently said that, you know, there are people that watch the channel and, you know, they see what I do and I make the job look easy, a lot easier than what it really is. And, you know, people may look at that and say, man, it looks like, you know, that job is easy. It doesn't look like he's, you know, working hard. And so let me go ahead and try food service based on what I see here, right? And if you're doing that, that may be a mistake, because a few things that I've said on my channel, and I've been pretty consistent about saying this, is that number one, I have a pretty good route. I call it a sweet route, and if you've been following the channel for a while, you guys have heard me say that. That hasn't changed. I feel like, you know, I'm very fortunate in my situation in particular to have a pretty good route to where I'm not working as hard. There are a ton of food service drivers out there that work way harder than I do, right? They have tougher routes than I do. They're going out with more cases than I'm going out with on a regular basis. They're working a lot more hours than me, all those sorts of things. I'll be the first to admit that. You know, I don't want people to think that if they get into food service, then, you know, they're gonna have it made, because that may not necessarily be the case for you. It just all depends on the route you have, the company you go to, your workload. Is so many factors that determines your overall experience. It's not just one thing, you know. I've talked about my management team. You know, I have a pretty good management team. I'm surrounded by some pretty good coworkers. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of that combined makes up my experience. And again, your experience coming into this line of work could be totally different from mine. And that's really, you know, the point I'm trying to make here, is that everybody's experience isn't going to be the same. When I show you guys what I'm doing on my route, that's my route. I have 7 stops on my route. I work less than 50 hours a week on my route. And you may experience something totally different. Your route may even be better. So just don't look at what somebody else has going on and kind of go off that, you know, entirely, right? You do get to see a little bit about what that person does. It's in terms of the job itself, but don't look at, you know, nobody else's situation and automatically assume that that's going to be your situation, because again, that could be a mistake. You just pretty much got to wait and see the hand that you're dealt. And if you're a new driver coming in, you know, if you do happen to find yourself in a good situation, consider yourself lucky as a new driver. Because more times than not, if you're a new driver coming in to a job, particularly in food service, you're pretty much starting at the bottom. And your routes, whatever route that you get, you know, it may not be one of the best routes out there. So, you know, a lot of food service is based on seniority with a lot of these companies out there. So, you know, you just gotta put the work in and kind of have patience starting out. But things can change. Things can change. You just, you know, you never know, you know, what can happen over time. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to make this video to kind of clear any confusion up as it relates to, you know, the job being easy or easier than what it is, just by looking at my videos, because my videos just represent my situation. So I just want you guys to understand that my videos just represents my situation and, you know, my experience working at GFS. Other people's experience working for this same company, there's no guarantee that it's going to be like mine. Another thing that has been said before is that, oh, you know, you got all pallet drops and you got an electric jack. That's not totally correct either. You know, I have 2 stops on my route that I'm able to use a pallet jack, electric jack to be specific, but I don't have one, you know, on my truck. The electric jack that I'm able to use belongs to the customer that I deliver to. So it's not my electric jack. I just happen to have the ability to use those electric jacks at those stops. I wish I did have an electric jack. I wish I did have a lift gate and a ramp. I think I would like to have both, but that's not necessarily the case. Now, I do have all, you know, key drops. And when I say key drops, they're not necessarily all pallet drops to where I'm not working, you know, the cases or delivering those cases. I still have to, you know, load those cases onto my dolly and run them inside of the customer. I only have 1 pallet drop to where I'm able to just drop the pallets and go. And I think that's another thing, because I've seen people say, oh, you got, you know, you got pallet drops. Half your route is on pallets and you're able to drop, you know, pallets and all that. I got 1 stop where I'm able to drop pallets. The other stop, you know, I'm able to pull the pallets off and get them close to the door where I have to make my deliveries to, but I still have to, you know, deliver those cases and break down those pallets. So, you know, it would be nice if all of my stops were pallet drops and all I had to do was drop pallets. I would love that, but that's not necessarily the case. I still have to go up and down the ramp with the majority of my customers. So that's what it is, guys. I just wanted to drop this video to kind of clear up any confusion. You know, if you have any questions, definitely let me know. You can drop it in the comment. If you have some, you know, personal questions that you want to ask, you guys can email me or send me a DM on Instagram, whatever the case may be, and if I can answer the question, I'll give you an answer. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Until the next video, I'll catch you guys later, man. Y'all take care. Peace.